Hi, everyone. Thanks for taking class. I'm Kathleen. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you enjoy class today. Let me know if you have any requests. Type it in the little chat box or send me a message, and I'll make up a sequence for you. But I'm glad you're here. Let's start on our backs today. If you have a block and you want to take supported bridge pose, you can absolutely set up there, plant your feet, lift your hips, slide your block underneath your sacrum, just above your tailbone. Rest the entire weight of your hips on your block. If you don't have a block, either come flat onto the earth or bound angle pose with your feet together, knees open wide. And from here, reach your arms up overhead. You can keep your elbows bent as much as you need to feel some release through your shoulders. But if it feels good, maybe you interlace your fingers or even grab for opposite wrists. Close your eyes. Take a breath in through your nose. Hold at the top for 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through your nose. This time, hold for 5. Open mouth, exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Hold 7. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then breath in through your nose, out through your nose. Hearing and feeling each breath. Maybe here you set an intention for your practice. It can be as simple as focusing on your breath. I've been working with the idea of staying present. So despite the discomfort, despite the emotions that arise, given the current situation, we really have little option but to be present and feel every single thing that surfaces. While it can be challenging, it's such an incredible and powerful practice. So as you move, notice any thoughts, any feelings, any sensations that come out. And rather than pushing them away, invite them in. If you're in bridge pose, push into your feet, lower down one bone at a time. Knock your knees together for fallen bridge. If you're flat on the earth or in bound angle pose, hug your knees into your chest. Sway a little side to side. And then we'll all plant our feet on the earth. Interlace your hands behind your head. Exhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, but move from your low belly. Send your elbows wide, lift your chin off your chest. Inhale, drop your shoulders. Exhale, pull your core in as you lift. And then move with your breath, warming up the core here to start. We'll be opening through the heart, doing some back bending. So the core is super important to support your spine as we move. And then think about lifting your heart, your forehead straight to the ceiling rather than rounding through your spine and tucking your chin. You've got 4 and a hold. 2. Last 1, stay lifted, option to pulse. Keep your chin a little off your chest. Stay with your breath for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your shoulders, reach your arms overhead, take a big stretch. Maybe roll out your wrists while you're at it. Send both legs to the sky. Option to keep your feet planted or shins in tabletop. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders lift with your hands behind your head. Exhale, twist. Option to hover your opposite heel. Now hold here, but you're still breathing. Pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Other side switch. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Center. 2 more times each side. And you pulse, drawing your elbow a little closer to your knee. 2, 1, center. Other side, twist, belly down. 3, 2, 1, center. Twist and pulse. Center, twist and pulse. 3, 2, 1. Big stretch. Point your toes forward. Reach your arms up overhead. One more set of core from down on the earth, down on your back. Traditional bicycle crunches. Option to plant your feet, knees bent, or legs straight. Inhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Exhale, you twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Moving at whatever pace you'd like, whatever variation you'd like. "20 seconds here. You can always pause for a moment. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Even yourself out from right to left. And then give yourself a squeeze. Hug your knees in. Grab from behind your thighs. Rock and roll. Meeting in tabletop. Find all fours. Taking 2 rounds of cow cat. Cow pose, drop your belly, slide your heart forward. Maybe you feel your core, your abdominal stretch right away. Exhale, cat, round and curl your spine. One more, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Puppy pose, crawl your hands forward, drop your forehead to the earth. Keep your hips high over your knees. If it's way too much on your chest, walk your hands back towards your knees. If you want a little more, gaze forward, bring your chin to the earth. But avoid dumping weight into your head, your neck. Inhale back to tabletop. We'll take some flowing camel poses, warm up the spine. It's a combination of embryo pose and camel. So your knees are together, your heels are together. Drop your forehead to the earth, hands by your sides. And take your left hand, bring it to your left heel. Breath out. And then inhale, push up onto standing on your knees. It's a half camel. Draw your right hand back. Feel a little opening through your heart. Then exhale back to embryo pose. Switch out your grip, right hand to right heel. Inhale, half camel. Push your hips forward. And then exhale down. Keep moving with your breath. You can try with your toes tucked. It might give a little more space if you're tighter through your shoulders. We've worked the low belly, so can you feel that space engage? Finish the round that you're on, and then take one more full round after that. Staying with your breath. We'll meet in embryo pose after your final side. If your forehead hovers here, you can slide a prop or any support underneath it. And find your tabletop. If it feels good, take a cow cat. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Send your hips high. Inhale, lift your right leg, bend your knee, open your hip. And straighten your right leg to the earth. Inhale, left leg high, bend your knee, open your hip. Straighten your left leg, and then toes to the earth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll. Step your feet behind your wrists. Hang heavy at your hips. Let your head and neck go. Maybe you take a chest expansion. Interlace your hands behind you. Or brow prop as elbow crease. Release your grip. Plant your left hand to your mat or your prop. Inhale, twist to the right. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down. And inhale, left hand high. Twist from your mid back to your upper back. Inhale. One more time each side. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, twist. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, twist. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Squeeze your shoulder blades together so you flatten out your upper back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Slide your fingertips across the earth as you bend into your chair. Rock your knees back towards your heels. Find the depth in your chair. Pull your belly in, send your tailbone down. Let your shoulders slide away from your face, and then here you pulse. Lift your hips, lower your hips. Staying with your slow, controlled breath. Your movement doesn't need to be fast. One more breath in. Exhale, airplane arms, hands back. Flip your palms to face the earth. Squeeze your pinkies together. Option to come high into your toes. Option to pulse. Pulsing from your thighs, your hips, rather than your knees. One more breath out. Inhale, rise to stand. Touch your feet to the earth. Exhale, hands to hearts, and then down by your sides. From here, you're going to draw your arms in circles in opposite directions. So right hand forward, left hand back, and then big circles. Keep moving, keep moving. It's a little awkward, like it's good for your brain. And then we're going to switch directions. So left hand forward and down. Wait, I'm doing it wrong. Just go with what feels good, right? And then hands by your sides. Couple shoulder rolls up and back. Forward and down. And inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, back bend from behind your heart space. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank and pause. Find your high plank position. You can always tap your knees down. Pull your belly button up and in. Option to stay as you are. Maybe you bring your feet to hip bones distance for a little more stability. And then right hand, left shoulder down. Left hand, right shoulder, and down. Keep your hips as still as you can. 10 more seconds. Even yourself out from right to left. Find your high plank. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward towards your fingers. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Send your right shoulder out to the right, palm face down, or cactus out your arm, roll onto your right side body. And back to center, other side, left arm out or to a T. Roll onto your left side. You can always support the side of your face. with a prop of sorts. Back to center. Walk your hands by your lower ribs. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift your chest. Push the tops of your feet into the earth. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, cobra. Activate your quads. Your knees lift up off the earth. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes. Inhale to tabletop to your knees or reverse. Push up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Flowing through our sun V. Inhale, look forward. Exhale to your hands. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arm. Inhale, rise to stand, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms high. Back bend, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Feel ready for your push-up or lower to cobra. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time through sun A. Inhale, look to your hands. The bottom of your exhale, travel there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, rise, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, send your arms high. Back bend, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Take your full breath. Find your plank pose. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, lift your chest, send your arms up, get your shoulders right over your hips, option to bend your back knee. Take an inhale here. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Right hand back, left hand forward. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your belly in. One more breath out. Inhale, back to high crescent. Exhale, hands behind your back. Inhale, chest expansion. Puff up your chest. So we'll hold here for a few breaths to start. But when we flow with the chest expansion, it's the interlace and the opening that happens on the inhale. Take a breath in, keep your grip. Exhale, hinge forward. So kind of like crescent with airplane arms, but you've got your bound in your hands. So hinge forward, press your front foot into the earth, fire on your back leg. It's as straight as you can get it. Keep peeling your fists away from your low spine. Draw your belly in, find your point of focus. Inhale, warrior three with your grip. Now, if the grip is way too challenging, let it go. Focus more on the legs, more on the work through your core. One more breath in, keep your grip. Exhale back to crescent, but you're hinged forward. Moving with the breath. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, crescent variation. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, high crescent, arms to the sky. Back bend, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Open up, widen your stance. Get your front heel in line with your back foot. Inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Keep your front knee over your ankle. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand down, left hand high or forward. Breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your hands, take your push-up. Flow as you choose. From your down dog, inhale, high plank. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, arms come up. See that your feet are hip bones distance apart. Send your tailbone down, find a slight tuck of your hips toward your face. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Left hand back, right hand forward, option to gaze to your back hand. Challenge your balance. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together for the support. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, chest expansion. Open up, holding for a few breaths. Peel your fists away from your low back. Send your heart towards the ceiling. If the grip is uncomfortable in any way, maybe use a towel or strap or let it go completely. And exhale, hinge forward. Find a straight line from your back heel out to the crown of your head. Keep peeling your fists away from your low spine. Pull your belly in. Find your gaze, your point of focus. Inhale, warrior three with chest expansion variation. Keep your hips facing the earth. Notice if you're sinking into your left hip. Push through the base of your left foot. Lift up out of your left hip socket. One more breath in. Keep your grip. Exhale, crescent variation. With your breath, inhale, warrior three. Exhale, crescent. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, high crescent. Back bend, exhale. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Widen your stance, push through both feet. Inhale, peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Notice how much weight you have in your bottom hand or elbow. Really make your legs and core work here to keep your chest lifted. One more breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Push up to down dog. You have 10 breaths here. So maybe you stay in down dog. You can take child's pose. If you want to still work your upper body, try dolphin. Drop down to your forearms. Option to interlace your hands together. Keep your head off of your mat. Walk your toes towards your face. And then push your forearms down. There's no weight in your head and neck. Slide your shoulders away from your face. 5 breaths. If dolphin becomes too much, take child's pose or embryo pose with your hands by your sides. And 3 breaths will flow through our sun bee, picking up the pace, but you always move according to the sound of your breath. If you're in dolphin, make your way out. And we find down dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, left elbow, empty out your air. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, chest expansion. Exhale, hinge forward crescent variation. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, land. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise, warrior 3. Exhale, land. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse, warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, crescent variation. Inhale, rise. Exhale, land. 1 more. Inhale, up. Exhale to land. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to down dog. 1 more time through each side. Option for a break at any point. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale to land. Inhale, rise. Exhale, land. Core is super active. Inhale up. Exhale, land. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse peaceful warrior. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, step it back. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step through. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, twist. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hands back. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, warrior 3. Exhale, land. 2 more with your breath. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in. Big breath out. Lift your right leg high, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Then kneeling crescent, tap your left knee down. Send your arms high or hands to your front thigh if you want a little deeper stretch. Also a rest for your arms. Press your front foot into the earth, feel your hamstring turn on, and think about sliding your front heel back in space. In opposition, slide your left hip forward. And inhale, arms come up. Exhale, half splits. Straighten your front leg, flex your toes towards your face, fold over your front thigh. Full breath. Low lunge, crawl forward, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, twist, send your right hand high. You can always keep your left knee grounded here. Pull your belly in, work to stack your shoulders one on top of the other. Inhale, coming into side plank. So option to find high plank first and then open up. Your left knee can tap down for supported. Your right foot can come to the long right edge of your mat. You can lift your top leg. You can take some hip dips here. Breath in. And exhale to high plank. Taking wide arm push-ups. So bring your hands, your palms kind of come off your mat. Rotate your pointer fingers in slightly. Your wrists are turned in a little. Get your shoulders forward of your wrist. Option to tap your knees down. Work for 6 push-ups. Your core is tight. So this is just as much as a core exercise as it is for upper body. After your 6th one, we meet in child's pose. Option to take a chaturanga, a push-up. Send your knees wide, sit back on your heels. And then back to down dog. Pushing your hands, tuck your toes, send your hips high. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale, kneeling crescent, tap your right knee to the earth, arms up overhead or to your front thigh. Send your tailbone down, so you're kind of taking the rounding, the curve out of your low back. Notice if your shoulders squeeze up towards your ears. Slide them down away from your face. And then inhale, arms come up. Exhale, half split, straighten your front leg, fold over your front thigh. Feel the stretch to the back of your leg into your hamstring. Crawl forward, low lunge. Lift your back knee, inhale, twist, left hand high. Coming into side plank, you can find high plank, so rotate into it. Keep a micro bend in your bottom elbow. Maybe you gaze towards your top hand, challenge your balance, or find those hip dips. Breath in. Exhale, high plank, another set of wide arm push-ups. Bring your palms almost halfway off your mat. Rotate your fingers in and shift forward. Option to tap your knees down. Work for 6. Belly pulls in, your quads are active. And child's pose. Knees wide. Rest onto the earth. Finding downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, lift your chest, arms come up. Then eagle arm, sweep your left arm under. Left arm under, right arm over, or bear hug, grab behind your shoulder blades. Lift your elbows to shoulder height, push your forearms away. So you feel your rhomboids open, your shoulder blades separate. Option to hover your left knee to the earth and take some lunges here, working into your legs. And stay with the opening through your back. So push your forearms away from your face. Find crescent legs. Exhale, hinge forward, keep your grip. Pull your belly in. Coming into warrior three, this time with eagle arms. Step onto your right leg, lift your left leg high. Find the T shape in your body. Now, option to challenge your balance here and come straight into eagle or plant your feet into the earth. Find whatever transition feels best. If you're coming into eagle, bend your right knee, left leg lifts up and over, letting your legs take any shape. And then lift your elbows back to your shoulders, push your forearms away. Slide your shoulders back towards your hips. Sit a little lower. Full breath. Slowly unwind, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Coming into a quad stretch. Ground out through your left foot, bend your right knee. Reach back, grab for your right foot with one hand, maybe both. Squeeze your heel in towards your glute. Then bend your left knee, your standing leg a little. Pull your right knee behind your left leg. Send your tailbone down. Tuck your pelvis towards your face. So it's kind of like you're pushing your right thigh bone forward. Full round of breath. And release, feet to the earth, roll out your ankles if you like. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crow pose. Plant your hands shoulder width distance apart. Bring your elbows to your upper arms. Maybe this is where you stay, or hinge forward. Work your elbows on top of your wrists. You got to pull your core in. Find your rounded cat spine. So you're rounded with your upper back. Maybe one foot lifts. Maybe both feet lift. You can jump back or step back. Push up. We meet in down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step through. Inhale, high crescent. So that your feet are hip bones distance apart. Find your solid balance and eagle arms, right arm under, left arm over. Right arm under, left arm over, or bear hug. Lift your elbows up, push your forearms away. Option to stay or hover your right knee, work into your legs. Take those pulses through your quads. So your front knee is over your ankle the entire time rather than pushing forward towards your toes. Notice if your breath has shifted or changed, or if you're clenching your jaw. Back to crescent legs, inhale. Hinge forward, exhale. Inhale, warrior three with eagle arms. Step onto your left leg. Rotate your right hip down in line with your left. Both hips face the earth. Flex or point your back toes. And we're coming into eagle, so you can challenge your balance, find it right away, or take a second, plant both feet onto the earth, and then elbows back up to your shoulders, push your forearms away. Find the depth in your legs, sit a little lower, and rock your shoulders backwards toward your hips. Full round of breath. Slowly unwind. Rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart. Taking your quad stretch. This time your right foot is your base. Bend your left knee, hug your heel in towards your glute. Reach back with one or both hands. Squeeze your heel in. Bend your right knee a little. Push your hips forward. Send your tailbone down. Then slide your left knee behind your right thigh. And then let it go. Feet to the earth. Shake it out, roll it out. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crow round 2 or step straight back into down dog. Maybe you take a push-up. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Lizard lunge, step your right foot to the top right edge of your mat. You can keep your back leg lifted if you want something more active, or tap your left knee down. Come down to your forearms if you'd like. If you want another quad stretch, option to bend your back knee, reach back, grab for your back foot. And push up onto your hands if you aren't yet there. Crawl your front foot to center. Low lunge, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Pyramid pose. You're going to straighten both legs. Push the entire base of your back foot into the earth. Angle your back toes to the top left corner of your mat. Fold over your front thigh. You can bend your knee as much as you need to. Your hands come to the earth, your blocks, or push up onto your fingertips. If you want a little more, try flexing your right toes toward your face. Take a breath in. Standing splits, exhale, step onto your right leg, left leg to the sky. Handstand hops if you'd like, or reach back, grab for your ankle or calf with one hand or both. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Padahastasana, fold forward, slide your palms under your feet, work your toes towards your wrists, or reach back for your heels or calves. Let your head and neck go. And release your grip. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, one-legged mountain. Bring your right knee in line with your right hip. Exhale, figure 4. Hook your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Sit down and back. Find chair pose in your left leg. Option to hinge forward. Push your left elbow into your inner thigh, or maybe you fold forward at your hips. If you have the arm balance, go for it. Keep your right ankle flexed. And then challenge your ankle strength back to one-legged mountain. Bring your right knee in line with your right hip, coming right into dancer's pose. You can also take tree if you prefer. Slide your right knee back behind your left thigh. Reach your right hand back. Grab for the inside arch of your right foot. Tap your knees together. Take an inhale to get tall through your spine. Maybe this is where you stay. Or exhale, dancer, start to kick. Find your breath. If you're in tree pose, avoid pushing your foot into your knee. Find a challenge in your balance. Maybe you lift your gaze to the sky if you're in your tree pose variation. Let's take 2 breaths wherever you're at. And inhale, slowly rise, feet together, hands by your sides. Take a breath in. Arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to down dog, whatever you like. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Lizard lunge. Step to the top left corner of your mat. Option to tap your right knee down or work into whatever variation you did on the other side. Take a few breaths here to open through your inner hip. And push up into your hands. Crawl your left foot back to the center of your space. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Pyramid pose. Shorten your stance. Straighten your legs. Fold over your front thigh. Dig your back heel into the earth. Step onto your left leg, bend your left knee a little. Exhale, standing splits. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, grab for opposite wrists or elbows behind your kneecaps, and then use your arms, not your shoulders, to pull your chest towards your thighs. Straighten your legs as much as you're able. Roll weight forward towards your toes, but keep your head and neck relaxed. And release your grip. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. One-legged mountain. Bring your left knee in line with your left hip. Exhale, figure four with your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Sit down and back. Working into a similar variation on this side as you did on the other. Full round of breath. And challenge your ankle strength, your balance. Inhale, peel back to one-legged mountain, either setting up for tree with your foot on your ankle, your calf, or upper thigh, or dancer. Slide your left knee back behind your standing leg. Open your left palm to the left. Grab for the big toe side of your left foot. Tap your knees together. Inhale, right hand high. Pull your core in. Exhale, dancer. Start to kick or tree. Maybe move your arms up, out, or back. If you're in dancers, you can bend your standing leg. Slide your left knee back behind your left hip. 4 breaths. Two breaths. One more breath out. And inhale, rise. Feet together. Hands by your sides. Let that one go. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank and hold. Plant your hands shoulder width distance apart. Find your straight line. Holding here for 10 breaths. You can tap your knees down. You can find any movement. You can take child's pose, 8 breaths. Maybe you come back to some push-ups. Two breaths. And then we meet on our bellies. Lower all the way down. Pause for a moment with your forehead on your forearm. Full locust pose. Draw your arms out to a T. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your arms. If it feels okay in your back, lift your legs. Pull your belly up and in. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and kind of like you're going to pull your elbows into your side body. You'll feel your lat muscles turn on. So it's your own activation, your own resistance. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, lower, and then you're going to come right back up. Inhale, rise. Belly pulls in, shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Gaze one way, hands by your sides. Option to bend your knees, drop your shins right to left. We'll take one more spine strengthener. So you have the option for bound locust with your hands interlaced behind you. Maybe another set of full locust if that feels better. If you're really feeling wild today, option for floor bow. Bend your knees, grab for the outside edges of your feet. Take a breath out wherever you are to prepare. And inhale, lift your chest. Pull your core up and in. Keep your chin tucked a little so you've got the natural curve in your spine. Wherever you're at, you're breathing. Inhale. Keep any grip you have. Exhale, lower down. Right back up. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more with your breath. And lower. Switch out your gaze. Hands by your sides. Maybe shins right to left. Bring your chin back to center, hands by your low ribs. Push up onto your knees. We'll set up for camel pose. Bring your knees hip bones distance apart. If you have a block, you can slide it in between your thighs. Keep your hips pushing forward towards your knees the entire time. And then the palms of your hands come to your low back. Fingers point down. Roll your shoulder blades open. Squeeze your elbows back. Take an inhale. Then exhale, camel. Push your hips forward. Draw your belly in. Find the bend from behind your heart first, then your mid back, your low back last, if at all. If you can keep your hips forward over your knees, maybe you reach one hand back, grab for your ankle, the other hand back, but pull your belly in. Maybe you stick out your tongue, take some lion's breath or open mouth exhales. 2 more breaths. And then one hand to your low spine, the other come forward with the support of your core. Sit onto your heels, rest your hands on your thighs, reset here, tuck your chin, just breathe. Notice if you're resisting any release, any discomfort, any thoughts. Roll onto either hip. Extend your legs out long in front of you. So we'll take full pigeon. It's a pretty intense hip opener. So you always have the option to come onto your back and take supine pigeon or supine figure 4. You can grab for the inside of your thigh and hug your knee to chest. If you're taking full pigeon, stack your shins one on top of the other. Flex both feet. If you look down, there's a triangle shape in between your thighs. If this bothers your bottom knee, find some support. Slide a towel, a blanket, or a block underneath it. And if you have a huge gap between your top knee and your bottom ankle, maybe you take a block there as well. If you're feeling good and you want a little more, fold forward any amount. Breathe through any sensation that's coming up through your outer hip. And if you're in full pigeon, notice which leg is on top because you're going to switch that in a second. If you're on your back, switch out your legs. If you're in a seated position, unwind your legs, plant your feet, drop your shins right to left. And then other sides. Your opposite shin is on the bottom. Bring your foot up and over. Find the flex of your feet. So the 90-degree bend in your ankles basically turns on the muscles in your shin that supports your kneecap. And it protects your knee as you bend. If you want a little more, fold forward. And slowly curl up, unwind your feet, plant your feet, shins right to left, and then we'll all meet on our backs. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze, happy baby pose if that would feel good. Sway side to side, straighten one leg, the other. Send your tailbone down, keep your head, neck, and shoulders grounded. If that's challenging to do, grab for your ankles or the backs of your thighs instead. And release your grip, hug your knees back to your chest. Exhale, supine twist to the left. Drop your knees to the left, slide your hips to the center of your space so your hips stack. Open your right arm out to the right. You can take any variation in your legs, that feels good. Inhale to center, hug your knees in to reset. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center, hug your knees in. If there's any final movement you need, take that now. Or final resting pose. Take up space, feel supported, feel comfortable. Take a breath in. Hold for 10. 3, 2, 1. You have some time to stay resting, please do. Thank you so much for coming, for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.